Good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Monjoy presenting the headlines first. Maldives President Mohamed Muiju arrives in India for 5-day state visit. Assam CM hands over first installment of monthly stipend to girl students under Nijut Moina scheme. $256 illegal migrants apprehended by RPF of NF Railway this year. Mizoram Chief Minister Laldu Homa flags off doubling of Indigo flights between Aizawl and Delhi. And in Women's T20 World Cup match underway between India and Pakistan, Pakistan sets a target of 106 runs for India to win. The news in detail. President of Maldives, Dr. Mohamed Muiju, has arrived in New Delhi on a 5-day state visit to India. Dr. Muiju was received by Minister of State for External Affairs, Kirti Vardhan Singh, on his arrival at the airport. In a social media post, External Affairs Minister's spokesperson Randhir Jaiswal said that the visit will provide further boost to the long-standing India-Maldives comprehensive bilateral partnership. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar will also call on the visiting dignitary today. Tomorrow, President Muiju will be accorded a ceremonial reception at the Rashtrapati Bhavan. The Government of India has given primary priority to securing Assam's border with Bangladesh. External Affairs Minister Dr. S.K. Jaishankar, the Union Minister, was speaking at a function in New Delhi on Saturday. The External Affairs Minister also said that the influx of illegal Bangladeshi citizens is a long-standing and major problem in Assam.
You know that in Assam. Okay. So, my point is this. Today, if we are fencing our borders, we have every right to do so. We are fencing on our soil. And it's like fencing your borders like having a door to your house.
Correct.
You know, which one of you lives in a house where there's no door and it's open and anybody can come in and go? My point is, how do you protect your borders is very, very crucial. And it's not just with the Bangladeshi, I accept the Myanmar border had a different issue because the people with the, free travel regime.
Yes, correct.
But even with that today, given the situation, we are actually reviewing that. China border, again, we deliberately left the infrastructure. I mean, there's no infrastructure on the border. Now, if there's no infrastructure on the border, you can't go into the edge of the to the LAC and say, okay, on a regular basis, who's coming and who's going. That's what we are trying to change. I mean, look at the last 10 years. On the China border, our infrastructure budget has gone up 5 times. On the Bangladesh border, this government has made it a priority to secure that border. On Myanmar, if we have an issue which requires a review of the free movement regime, we are prepared to bite the bullet.
Assam Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma today handed over the first installment of monthly stipends to girl students of class 11 to post-graduation under a new government scheme named Nijut Moina. Speaking on the occasion, the Chief Minister emphasized the dual purpose of promoting women's education and preventing child marriages through it. Sharma said the dropout rate among girl students, especially as they reach higher levels, was high, and analysis of the reasons had pointed to multiple reasons.
Assam Sarkare এখন অতি মহিয়ান আঁচনি পবিত্ৰ আঁচনি অসমৰ ছাত্ৰী সমাজৰ বাবে উৎসৰ্গিত কৰিছে। নিযুত মইনা আঁচনিৰ জৰিয়তে 1,59,000 গৰাকী ছাত্ৰীয়ে মাহিলী বৃত্তি পাবলৈ সক্ষম হ'ব। উচ্চতৰ মাধ্যমিক প্ৰথম বৰ্ষৰ ছাত্ৰীসকলে 1000 টকা, স্নাতক প্ৰথম বৰ্ষৰ ছাত্ৰীসকলে 1250 টকা আৰু পোষ্ট গ্ৰেজুৱেট প্ৰথম বৰ্ষৰ ছাত্ৰীসকলে 2500 টকা লাভ কৰিব। প্ৰতি মাহৰ 11 তাৰিখে বেংক একাউণ্টত এই পুঁজি হস্তান্তৰিত কৰা হ'ব। এই আঁচনিখন নিযুত মইনা আঁচনি এইকাৰণেই ৰখা হৈছে যে অহা 3টা বছৰত এই আঁচনিৰ হিতাধিকাৰী 10 লাখ পাবগৈ আৰু 10 লাখ ছাত্ৰীক সামৰিব পৰাকৈ এই নিযুত মইনা আঁচনিখন প্ৰস্তুত কৰা হৈছে। ড্ৰপ আউটৰ যি সমস্যা আছিলে সেই ড্ৰপ আউটৰ সমস্যা সমাধানত সহায় কৰিব আৰু অসমৰ আৰ্থিকভাৱে পিছপৰা দৰিদ্ৰ আৰু মধ্যবিত্ত পৰিয়ালৰ মেধা ছাত্ৰীসকলক শিক্ষা জীৱনক আগুৱাই লৈ যোৱাত সহায় কৰিব।
Meghalaya Chief Minister Konrad K. Sangma called on Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar in New Delhi today. The Chief Minister apprised Vice President Dhankar on the issues pertaining to the state. Sangma invited the Vice President to visit Meghalaya. In Meghalaya's flood and landslides affected areas in South and West Garo Hills district, the rescue and relief operations are in full swing at the edges of state agencies. The government said that search operation is still ongoing at Hatia Sia Songma and the Gaswapara in South Garo Hills to retrieve the bodies of 7 members of a family who have been buried alive in a landslide. Continuing the fight to detect illegal migrants, Bangladeshis and Rohingyas, the Railway Protection Force RPF of Northeast Frontier Railway has nabbed 256 illegal migrants and 18 Indian agents during checks across various stations of NF Railway from January till September this year. Several steps are taken by RPF on NF Railway on regular basis to keep a close eye on illegal migrants, Rohingyas and suspected persons at stations and trains. RPF staff deployed at stations and trains are very vigilant at different levels to detect any such kind of suspicious activities. In a significant development for Mizoram's connectivity, Chief Minister Lalduhoma flagged off the doubling of Indigo flights between Aizawl and Delhi at Lengpui Airport. This expansion in air service marks a major step forward in enhancing the state's link with the rest of the country. In his address during the flag-off ceremony, the Chief Minister expressed his sincere gratitude to the Ministry of Civil Aviation, Government of India and Indigo Airlines for their support in responding to this request for increased flight frequency. Tripura Chief Minister Manik Saha today inaugurated the newly constructed 2-storied building of Sarat Chandra 12 class school at Kuwai Singisra in the direction of connecting education-friendly infrastructure to schools in all areas of the state. Inaugurating the school building, the Chief Minister said the state government is taking measures one after another to modernize the education infrastructure of the state under the management of the School Education Department. Meghalaya Tourism Minister Paul Lindo, addressing recent tourism and transport issues, stated that the government remains open to resolving concerns raised by stakeholders. He mentioned the ongoing discussions with the official committee regarding the demands of the All Khasi Meghalaya Tourist Taxis Association, emphasizing that solutions will be explored in collaboration with all parties.
have already had an engagement wherein the all Khasi Taxi Drivers Association were also invited and had participated just last week. So that was last week, and next week again, the official committee is meeting the associations. See, our mind is still very open. They are talking to the official committee next week. Once those talks move forward, the committee will then apprise me of.
Under the aegis of Governor House, Nagaland, Onam, the harvest festival of Kerala, was celebrated today at Raj Bhavan. Speaking at the celebration, Governor L.A. Ganeshan said Onam festival was celebrated about a fortnight back in Kerala, and he is thrilled to be a part of this belated Onam celebration as it fills our hearts with joy and brings a piece of home to those who are far away from home here in Nagaland. He said Onam is a unique festival which promotes unity and harmony in the social fabric of the Malayalis, who celebrate Onam without any ill feeling of religion, caste or creed in this modern time.
If somebody is rich, ആ ഒരു മനുഷ്യൻ poor ആയിട്ടുള്ള ആൾക്കാർക്ക് തന്റെ കയ്യിലുള്ളതെല്ലാം കൊടുക്കുന്നു, അരി കൊടുക്കുന്നു, ഭക്ഷണപദാർത്ഥം കൊടുക്കുന്നു, എല്ലാവരും ഒരുമിച്ച് ഓണം കൊടുക്കുന്നു. And at the same time, Onam also is a festival where the motto of our country, unity in diversity, that prevail a lot. There is no religious barrier also. ഹിന്ദു ആവട്ടെ, മുസൽമാൻ ആവട്ടെ, ക്രിസ്ത്യൻ ആവട്ടെ, എല്ലാവരും ഒരുമിച്ചാണ് കോളേജിലും സ്കൂളിലും മറ്റെല്ലാ ഇൻസ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂഷൻസിലും നമ്മൾ ഓണം ആഘോഷിക്കുന്നത്.
In the Women's T20 Cricket World Cup in Dubai today, India defeated its arch-rival Pakistan by 6 wickets. Chasing winning target of 106 runs, the Indian women team scored 108 runs in 18.5 overs. Earlier deciding to bat first, Pakistan women made 105 for 8 in their allotted 20 overs. For Pakistan, Nida Dar was the highest scorer with 28 runs. For India, Arundhati Reddy picked up 3 wickets, Shriyanka Patil 2 and Renuka Thakur Singh, Dipti Sharma and Asha Sobhana took 1 wicket each. India will face Bangladesh in the first men's T20 international of their 3-match series today. The match at Shriman Madhav Rao Scindia Cricket Stadium, Gwalior, starts at 7 p.m. It's India's first T20 series since July and third since winning the 2024 T20 World Cup in June. After winning both the test matches against Bangladesh, Team India will be looking to maintain the same kind of momentum in the 3-match T20 series. In Kohima, Sechu Jubja Football Club lifted the coveted champion title of 24th NSF Martyrs Memorial Trophy 2024 organized by Angami Students Union at Indira Gandhi Stadium yesterday evening. In the final match, Sechu Jubja FC downed Asufu Football Academy 2-1 to emerge the champion title and walk away with a cash prize of Rs 3 lakh along with trophy. Runners-up Asifu Football Academy received Rs 1.80 lakh. Earlier, Nagaland Power and Parliamentary Affairs Minister K.G. Kenya graced the grand finale as the special guest.
One more time for the Asufu Football Academy. Champions of the 25th Trophy.
And to end the news, the main points once again. Maldives President Mohammad Muiju arrives in India for 5-day state visit. Assam CM hands over first installment of monthly stipend to girl students under Nijut Moina scheme. $256 illegal migrants apprehended by RPF of NF Railway this year. Mizoram Chief Minister Laldu Homa flags off doubling of Indigo flights between Aizawl and Delhi. And in Women's T20 World Cup at Dubai today, India defeats Pakistan by 6 wickets. That brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.